Howdy there! Y'all, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Running a little bit late tonight. Man, I have been dragging serious ass, like, all day. Oh my goodness. I had, like, a list of things I was trying to do here. And I got, like, two of 7 things or something like that. Terrible. Just no fucking energy. It was like I was depressed, but like, I mean, I and the rest of the psychological community define depressive episodes as longer than like a day or a couple of days, so I think it's more like premenstrual estrogen crash mood bullshit, which happens. Anyway, hi. Tonight, I'm gonna be getting through a little bit more of The Wolf Among Us, and talking a tiny bit about how interactive narrative games, or at least an engine that produced things like that, could be useful to the academic study of moral behavior, which is sorely fucking lacking. Okay, cool. I was trying to figure this shit out with Alex. Apparently I was a blocked user in my own goddamn chat. Okay, Twitch. So yeah, it's good. It's good that that's working. And what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, it's occurred to me that I'm just not gonna be able to talk that much over, a game like this, which is fine. However, it means I need to be a little bit more, I guess, tempered in my expectations of what the fuck I can actually talk about, which is, you know, which makes sense. That's fine. We did a lot last week with regard to, heavy academic discussion, so I'm willing to take a little bit of a break. I posted an essay that I wrote about what I was just talking about, like the potential utility for games like this to inform the study of moral and social psychology. I wrote an essay about that like a couple years ago while I was working at Moe's and I was bored and trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my fucking life. That's on the Twitter machine if you're interested. It's like a page and a half or something like that. And it mostly goes over the Walking Dead game, actually, like season 1 of that. And it applies like the moral foundations theory to it. I'd need to do like a whole stream about the moral foundations theory at some point. It's good shit, and it really informed my perspective on like life and politics in particular, and yeah. It's good shit. Anyway, I should probably start the game. Yeah, I did not feel well at all today. Oof. I'm hoping tomorrow will be better. I do struggle a little bit with, like, seasonal depression, or seasonal affective disorder, as it's called, appropriately acronymed as SAD. And I haven't really been taking a lot of steps to guard against that lately. Like I've got a lamp that I use that like simulates sunlight. I've been using it a little bit, but not enough. And it helps a lot, so I really should. I think I've been getting enough exercise, but now I'm like sore because of that, so that's that's not good. If I keep at it, it'll not be so horrible eventually. Oh wait, hey, I wanted to show y'all. This is some food I made. I actually made this like last week, and I forgot to show it off. This was a chickpea and mushroom curry over some jasmine rice. And it was real good. I think I made that the night I streamed last week, but I just forgot to show it to y'all. I had pasta tonight, and I took a picture of it, but I don't have it loaded up or anything, so I'll just show it to y'all later. Anyway, Yeah. Yeah, the weather is fucking terrible right now. Oh my goodness. I'm dying for it to get warmer. I really am. Let me pull this over here. What? Downloading updates. This fucking game is several years old. What do you... Okay, it's ready. It's fine. Hey, there we go. Turning this up a little bit. If I remember correctly, it needed to be a little bit louder so that y'all could hear shit. Alright. Oh yeah, fuck, oh my god. Chicago and the Midwest right now. I can't believe how cold it is. Talking like -50, y'all. Like, that's actually fucking deadly. Like, you can get frostbite within 10 minutes walking around in weather like that. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Climate change. Global warming is a misnomer. Climate change is going to result in a lot of really horrible winter weather like this, as well as things like tropical storms and droughts and things like that. Climate science is extraordinarily complicated, which is why there are, you know, specialists that study it, and why those people are screaming at the top of their lungs and developing depression and anxiety disorders because people aren't listening to them as they do that. I am here to amplify the voices of the scientists that are frantically trying to get people to notice this and do something about it. I'm completely okay with people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez standing on tables trying to get people to pay attention to climate change, because we are actually kind of there with it. We need to be doing something about this immediately. Anyway, I will not soapbox about that right now. Did y'all like the music that I played? So the first song that I played was from this this little psychedelia outfit called Black Moth Super Rainbow, which is predominantly the project of this producer that goes by Tobacco, who also makes stuff under the name Tobacco. But this is pretty common for like electronic artists in particular to have different names depending on the type of music they're putting out. So like the same producer will have like different names, whether they're making like house music or drum and bass, or if they go into psychedelic stuff, they'll have a different name for that. Anyway, I really like Black Moth Super Rainbow, and this producer, Tobacco, recently teamed up with one of my favorite rappers, Aesop to produce this album. They're calling themselves Malibu Ken, and they made this album. It was self-titled, I believe. So the album's called Malibu Ken too. And yeah, it's a good album. I like it a lot. I don't really anticipate them doing anything else, but that's fine. I was okay with this like lightning in a bottle situation. And as much as I like Aesop Rock, he's not a great producer, so I'm really happy when he teams up with other people. So yeah, that's the thought I had. Who the fuck is updating this game? Jesus Christ. I was catching up on chat here. So that's how they're keeping the trains running in Chicago right now. They're literally fucking lighting portions of the track on fire to prevent the tracks from bending out of control when under load. Okay, cool. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Yeah, Blockhead's an excellent producer. I always have to look up who does the production on Aesop Rock's tracks, because it does change. I can usually tell when he's doing it because it's some shit I don't like generally. He has a bunch of like just obnoxious producer habits that I wish he would break himself of. Alex, what was that fucking you did like a mashup between, was it fucking Album Leaf and Aesop Rock once for like, I can't remember what song it was though. Which two songs I should say.
Want it by the hour or for the whole night? Oh,
Oh, hey girl.
I work here, okay? I work the front desk. It's to help pay rent. So, now you know. I know I should have told somebody, but Beast would lose his mind if you knew. Beast is a proud man, Bigby. He wants to do right by me, and he just couldn't handle it if he knew I had to do this so we don't get evicted.
Beauty, I could honestly not care less about this. Do what you want.
All right, jeez. I thought since you didn't tell Beast you saw me, you cared how I felt. But I guess not. So, what are you doing here? Oh, you have a key.
Someone else was murdered last night.
I heard.
The victim was someone who worked at the Pudding and Pie. Lily. She, come around here ever?
Oh, yes, the troll. I did see her. I mean, you know, we never really spoke, but she came off a tad intimidating.
Ever see Lily with someone here? Maybe on a job.
Sometimes, but nobody I've recognized. I haven't worked here that long, though.
How about a room register? Or someone named Mr. Smith?
That's all we get here, Smiths, Jones, or Johnsons. I think the last ones are jokes.
Hello, Urchak. I think you might be making a historical joke that I don't get. I'm sorry. Urchak, do you like Aesop Rock? You're not really a hip-hop person as far as I know. But he's got a lot of like crossover fans just because he's kind of his own thing.
Ever meet a girl named Faith? Or just maybe hear that name?
I might have. I don't know. By the end of the night, it's kind of a blur with all the names. Tara, Brandy, Amber, Heather. Sorry.
Can y'all hear the voices okay, by the way? It seems fine to me, but there's fucking no telling, honestly.
I talked to Tweedledee earlier today. He mentioned you in passing. Do you know him? Or his brother?
I took out a loan. For back pay. It was like our third notice. And ever since then, those annoying freaks have been pestering me for the money, plus interest.
Why take out a loan from those two?
It was from the crooked man.
Beauty.
You don't know how desperate I was, Bigby. I had nowhere else to go.
Look, if this ever happens again, come see me or Snow first, all right?
I tried.
People struggling. People struggling out here. Oh, damn. Oh, God. Yeah, that was a nerdy joke. Jesus Christ. Okay, so, Alexander Hamilton died in a, duel with Aaron Burr, and, Urchak had said in chat, apparently the cold was bad enough in Chicago that they had to cancel Hamilton shows. Burr has killed Hamilton again, but Burr, like, you know, Burr, cold. It's kind of a visual joke. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's good. It's good. That's right. Yeah, you mixed, so you, like, took Aesop's vocals and put it, over, Album Leaf song called Red Eye. For the vocals from None Shall Pass. It's good. I remember it being real good. I thought it might have been that song, but I wasn't sure. Sorry, okay. let me finish.
Have you seen Snow White down here? Or maybe somebody glamored as her?
You know, it's funny. I did see someone who I thought looked a lot like her, but she didn't say anything when she saw me, even though she knew that I saw her. I just assumed it wasn't Snow and went about my business.
Thanks.
Wait. It'll be better if anyone sees you that they at least see you with me, so they know that I didn't let you just wander around by yourself. 5 minutes, please.
We'll see, beauty.
Just be ready to act like I'm trying to kick you out.
That won't be hard.
Listen, Bigby, I assume you'll be filing some kind of an official report or something. Which is fine, it's just that I was wondering if I need to be in it. Do you have to mention my name? I mean, it's not like Beast would ever see your report. It's just, well, you never know.
Don't worry about it. The less I have to write down, the better.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Well, here we are. Which one was it?
I think it was 207. Do you hear the fucking sounds? Oh my goodness. Can we get away from that? I'm pretty sure that this was it.
You have keys to these rooms?
I thought you had a key.
Not to this one.
Hold on, Bigby. I can't just let you go into any room you want. Seriously, what if someone found out? I could get into a lot of trouble.
I could just break in the door if you prefer.
No, don't! I'll help you. Just don't break anything. Well, that's weird. This key is supposed to open every room in the building, but it's not working.
Beauty!
Ah, shit.
Beast?
Oh,
Bigby?
fucking Christ.
How could you do this to me?
No, it's not.
No,
it's
sweetie,
not
no.
like that.
Wait a minute.
How could you do this?
It's
We've been
not.
together through everything.
Oh, please.
I took care of you.
Stop
I
it.
love.
It's not what you think. Please.
You're cheating on me with him.
No, Beast. I promise I'm not. I'm helping him. That's all.
I'll bet. I'm sure you help each other just great. I know what this place is.
This is a murder investigation. She's helping me.
Stop lying to me.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck is wrong with you? She's my wife.
Beast, listen to me. There's nothing going on. I'm not.
Ah!
Hey.
Really?
Bastard! I guess
Really?
I finally see you for who you are.
Stop it.
Is this you staying out of it? I thought I could trust you.
I don't want to hurt you, so just calm down and...
Beast.
Ah!
Oh, fuck! I definitely was not
What the
ready for
hell
that.
do you think you're doing? You aren't even listening to me.
She's my wife, Bigby.
Stop! Beast! Leave him be! This is my fault! Beast,
Really?
no! I understand!
Fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus Christ, dude! Whoa! I don't know if I was trying to do all that.
Bigby, no! Don't hurt him!
Nah, fuck him. Start shit, get hit.
You ruined everything!
Oh, fuck off.
She's my fuck!
needed to get in here anyway.
Shit, Bigby.
What have you done?
What is this? Bigby.
Look what you did to the door! You can't just act like this whenever
Stand back. You don't want to see this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember this.
Well, we got the door open.
Oh my god.
Don't touch anything.
Is this?
Lily met her client here. Mr. Smith, whoever he is.
And then?
Must have happened right here.
Jesus.
Last night?
Yeah?
I was on shift last night.
On shift? Beauty, what?
I'm not a prostitute, you idiot. I work the front desk.
So that's...
Do you remember who rented this room last night?
I don't think anyone did. Not last night. Maybe they have it long term. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? It just seemed like a totally normal night. How is that even possible? There's so much blood.
Go lock the front door. Keep people out of the hallway. I need you to be sure no one comes in here. This is a crime scene,
He
okay?
looks so
But
metal.
Just do what he says.
with
I'll
the
explain
horns,
later, okay?
Looking like he's crying blood.
Bigby, what kind of a person could do something like this?
That's exactly what I'm about to try to find out.
Dapper, what's good?
I can't believe this.
The sounds of exaggerated sex worker fucking bothered your dog. That's funny. I mean, it's, you know, imagine it's difficult for her to differentiate between that and, like, yelps of pain.
We shouldn't even be in here.
Beauty, please.
Do all the rooms have these same clocks with the built-in cassette player?
I think so, yes.
Looks like she was lying down when she was killed. Flowers were already here.
How do you know that?
Blood pattern. Also, I'd say the body was dragged off the foot of the bed. There.
The body. Jesus. You could say she. Poor girl. I just can't even imagine. What is that?
It's a book about Snow White. Or about the Mundy version of her story, anyway.
The whole book is about her?
Yeah.
Fuji, Red Delicious, and Empire are all types of apples. I guess this person's obsessing over details of her Mundy story.
Why is she in a glass coffin?
This is the part where she's in a deep sleep, but they think she's dead.
What's it mean? Why mark the page where she's sleeping?
I think he made up the bed to match the coffin in the picture.
Yeah.
Flowers, too. He'd have had Lily lie down just like this.
You mean just before?
In the story, that's when someone comes to kiss her. That's our Mr. Smith.
This is creepy. The
Yeah.
coffin and the weird fixation on snow. What the hell is wrong with this guy? God.
It's a huff and puff.
I thought you were the only one who smoked that crap brand.
Apparently not. He brought wine.
Classy. Poor girl.
Someone's been rough with this dress. It's torn.
Oh no. She must have been wearing it. He killed her and then he took it back off?
No, there's no blood on it. It must have been torn some other time.
What are you thinking?
This is the same dress as the one in the book about snow.
Yeah.
I think Smith was dressing Lily up in it to recreate the snow from the book.
You're right. It's the same dress.
Yeah,
It
the
fits.
Disney movie.
He's acting out scenes from the book. That poor girl. She couldn't have known. She probably just needed the money. She could have been anyone. How did she wind up here? I mean, not exactly here, but just how does a person...
We can't know the answer to that. Every situation is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to... It's very
She
difficult to
must have been
know.
so scared.
And I certainly don't remember, so... I mean, Georgie is a cunt. Let's be clear, but...
Maybe she didn't see it coming.
Oh, this is so creepy.
Bigby, this? I think I heard this music. Last night. It was playing pretty loudly for a while and then stopped in the middle. I didn't think twice about it at the time. I mean, you hear all kinds of things around here, and I guess I've already gotten used to blocking them out.
Could have covered up the sound of the murder.
That sounds like the soundtrack to a
Damn,
murder.
get it together, Beauty. Be strong.
Sure. Drawers.
Do you smell something?
No, just apple. Huh.
Oh no, there's more? What? What now?
It's got a single bite taken out of it, like in Snow's story.
Oh no. Do you think it was poisoned?
It wasn't. I'd have smelled that. I think it's just a prop. It's here because they were acting out the scene in the book.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. He's just acting out another part of the book. God, I can see the whole picture now. It all goes together like you said. This creep put that girl in a Snow White dress and recreated the whole story from the book with the apple and the deep sleep and everything. You're a better detective than I thought you'd be.
Thanks.
So he planned it all out.
Thanks.
He had all the details noted down. Only then, when it comes time to kiss her and wake her up.
Yeah.
I hope you're just about through. I don't really want to stay in here any longer.
Yeah, the camera's a little over-enthusiastic here.
Are those pictures of the dead girl?
Oh god, I remember. Oh god.
Not all of them.
Oh, gross.
How do you know?
I'm in this one. It was taken last winter.
Oh no. Bigby. This kind of stalking, it doesn't just stop by itself. Trust me, I know about this firsthand. He'll keep trying to get closer and closer.
His stand-in for Snow is gone now, so...
The next step closer. What is it?
It's... Crane.
Ah, fuck! Oh, fucking gross! Oh my god. Oh, fuck you, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that was the end of the episode?
He could be after you now.
Oh my god.
Good! I am dying to get my hands on that disgusting weasel!
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, hopefully that explains some of my hatred for Ichabod. I remembered enough to remember roughly
We're starting to like you, Sheriff.
that.
You're not afraid to be a complete bastard.
Obviously, there will have to be some changes.
Who the fuck put you in charge?
Bigby.
Take care of it, Bigby, or I'll take care of it for you.
Jesus Christ, Bigby. Is that you?
Only 12% of people accused him of not caring about her. I mean, to be fair, I could tell that he cared about her, but it was like... yeah, in like a shitty sort of paternal, but not in a positive way sort of thing. And yeah, as it turns out, he had a creepy sexualized obsession with her, so... Anyway... How did you treat the murder suspect? You and 62% of people persuaded him to talk. Okay. Yeah, that went well. Fucking Bluebeard is just the rash idiot. Did you let Snow come with you to the trip trap? You and 91.9% of players let her make her own decision. Hooray. Hooray for female agency. Like, I like Snow White, and I don't want her to get hurt, but she also would appear to be able to handle herself just fine, so. My tea is good. Most of the time when I'm drinking tea, I'm drinking the turmeric ginger stuff that I make for my stomach every day, but I ran out of turmeric and didn't realize it till I went to go make tea, which kind of sucked. So I have green tea, and I mashed up some cardamom pods and saffron threads. So it's a cardamom saffron green tea, and it's real good. How did you handle Georgie? Me and 30% of people hit Georgie. How can you not hit Georgie? Oh my god. Oh my god. What a harmable cunt. He is just awful. Ooh. Apparently that was especially the cunt move. I mean, he's not like a villain, and he's not like a suspect or anything. I'm trying to be Cunt Wolf, so of course I had to hit him while he was down. I ripped Grendel's arm off, like, seriously. Don't step to me, motherfucker. Is the Trip Trap a more precarious place in the comics? Urchak? I'm just stretching a little bit. I didn't realize that was the end of the episode. I probably would have just finished it last time I was playing, but I don't know. I knew what was about to happen, and I sort of wasn't prepared to properly react to it and process it, so I just bailed. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not done for the moment. Gonna start a little bit into the next episode. Yeah, that information about decision making, like, obviously you really, there's too many problems with taking data that's like basically unregulated and, you know, not controlled for in any sense, like from a game like this, for example, and using that to like infer anything about people's behavior. But like, if you were to take an engine like this that was able to generate social scenarios and then put people in that, especially if it was really immersive, like if you could get this shit in like a VR environment or something like that, and you know, put people in particular situations, you could learn shit. I think you could. And you could put people in situations that you otherwise wouldn't be able to, or that would be difficult to put them into, by using a game environment instead of, you know, taking people out into the field. Which you can do, but it's a bit of a production. Literally, actually, the fucking... There's an episode of Mindfield where they do a trolley problem experiment in real life, and it's one of the most fascinating fucking things I've ever seen. It's really, really good. Michael Stevens is the shit. That show is the shit. I recommend all of it, but yeah, especially that one. Terribly, terribly useful. Because, yeah, you give people a trolley problem, they're gonna tell you all sorts of stories about what they would fucking do in that situation. But as it turns out, life and bodies and brains are all more complicated than that. And most people in that situation didn't do anything. They froze up with fear, and they just let whatever was going to happen because they were too paralyzed to fucking do anything. And the people that did manage to do something were like fucking shaking the entire time and barely able to do it. And yeah, it's fucking fascinating to watch, because you especially with moral shit. Oh my god, people think they're fucking heroes. Everybody thinks they're a fucking hero. You're not. Odds are you're fucking not. Okay, you're gonna fucking, like, seriously. I hate to say that about absolutely everybody. It's just like, you know, people need to not think so highly of themselves, and by virtue of that, become better people. I don't know how much sense that makes. It makes sense to me as I'm saying it, but like, it's a humility thing. I guess that's kind of the message, is like, you need to be aware of your own limitations so that you don't go around thinking that, like, oh, well, you know, if I had been in that situation, I would have X, Y, or Z, when odds are you probably wouldn't have, and you shouldn't be judging that person so harshly for how they acted. Anyway. Fucking no, I have not. I have not seen the Minefield episode from this season where he actually did these kinds of demonstrations in VR. Holy shit. I really want to see that. Oh, damn. Oh, that's fucking exciting. I haven't had time to fucking watch, like, anything for the last... like, I've been reading so fucking much for my classes. Oh my fucking god. Like, I've basically only had time to, like, read, and I've been breaking up reading, like, this week with, like, fucking art shit. Just as, like, a break from doing that, but oh my god. I'm basically reading like a fucking book and a half a week combined in articles and shit for all of my classes. It's a lot right now. It's a lot right now. But it's getting a little bit easier. You know, practice makes perfect and all that. It is indeed an arrogant thought to think you would be good at anything that you didn't do often. I'll be right back, hold on. And, like, I mean, I read, like, I'm an academic, I have to read, but as I think mentioned before, I don't read that quickly. Certainly not for someone of my, you know, intelligence level, education level, whatever. You would expect me to read a lot more quickly than I actually do. My retention is good, and my comprehension is good, but, like, it's an effort for me. Like, it's a time-consuming thing, so. And moral licensing. We're gonna have to do a whole fucking stream about moral licensing here in the not-too-distant future. Because goddamn, that's something everybody needs to know about. There's a negative moral impact on people who think about moral decision-making before they act on it. People forgive snap moral decisions but punish thought-out, intentional moral decisions. Yeah, because as it turns out, just by thinking you would do the right thing, you reward yourself internally as if you actually did. And yeah, that's when the moral licensing kicks in. Yeah, we gotta fucking talk about that. That's good shit. That's good shit. Sorry, I know I'm fucking stalling here. It's just like I can't talk at all, and it's sort of, you know, I kind of just have to pause here. And as soon as I start this, it's gonna throw you into like an episode recap and all that, so I'm just, you know. If I'm going too slow for you, there's other people on Twitch. I'm just trying to do hood rat stuff with my friends, so like... I think I might have run out of things to say. Oh, I wanted to plug this video that this YouTuber Polyphonic put out recently about that Aesop rock song I played, None Shall Pass. He just does this like amazing dissection of it. It's so good. And yeah, it highlights why Ace is so brilliant. He's a fucking institution. He's a big deal in hip hop for a reason. And yeah, he's just consistently excellent. And he broke the fucking vocab chart. Claim to fame. Broke that shit. Like fucking... Fuck your x-axis. On his GRE shit with that. Okay, alright, let's get started. Oh wait, no, fuck. There, yeah.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
I think the first time he's looked
It's
genuinely fucking
Crane.
concerned. Oh god, the picture is so awful. Oh, Jesus. Good job, Telltale. Seriously. Evoking quite a fucking disgust reaction from me, just looking at that. They knew what they were doing, man. I mean...
Fucking creep. Spineless little fucking rat.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
Not now.
I have a right to know. If my
No,
wife
you
is...
don't.
Honey,
Shit!
Crane's been...
Such a little fuck.
Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane has been stalking Snow White.
I have to tell Snow what's going on right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby!
I love the lighting
Wait.
in this game. They really nailed that film noir shit. It's really
What?
good.
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Probably not gonna shove the picture in her face. If she asks to see it, I'll show it to her, but it is by lighting.
honored to be asked to speak tonight. It's tradition that everyone speak. Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to. If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for.
Be a bad PR move. I'm gonna not.
I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about what you've all been so grateful to share with me. Your memories of her. How she could be stubborn and patient, rash and thoughtful. How she carried a torch for the old ways, for tradition, for
You were a big,
pageantry.
bright, shining star
And most of
in
all,
this shithole of
seems
a
how
town. And I
Lily
miss you
loved-
already.
dearly
Ren.
loved her friends and family. She loved being around them, in good times and bad. I
Now
never
you
met
will
Lily,
never die
but
from indifference
what I've
or
been
lead a
told,
tedious life.
I know in my heart
Goodbye,
that
sweetheart.
she would have liked to be
Thanks
here
for
tonight.
everything.
And now
Vivian.
we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you.
I'll miss worrying about you. I'll miss our fights. I'll miss you. Holly.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Look, Holly, I'm not here to start trouble.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise me?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
I didn't know.
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being
Care about
here.
proper death
This
procedures.
one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right? Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly, nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
This better be wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people. When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
We should go.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him.
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow?
Nerissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come up.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Girl.
No?
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming!
There's no reason she needs to know all that. She deals with enough. God.
Constable? Wait, easy now,
Fuck
girl.
you.
You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now is really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother?
You think this act you got going scares me? 'Cause it doesn't.
Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
The hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really? That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
Yeah, you fucked with the wrong funeral party, my dude.
What did I say?
Ollie?
You think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move!
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, you dumb. You dumb.
Holly!
Come on. Jesus.
I got it, dumb.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. God damn, dude. I don't remember that getting quite so messy last time I did that. Shit. I guess they're packing like Fable hurting heat over there, so goddamn.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said.
Titans,
the stitches
dog.
won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
So you say.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back.
Oh, the doctor's
The
creepy
town
too.
is starting to
Great.
find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Pardon.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just...
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
He doesn't seem murdery.
Just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward,
Yeah.
a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just can't fucking stand that they got away.
We'll catch up to them, Bigby. You did enough. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
So what if I do? You think we're broken or something? Is that it?
I don't know. Maybe we're just not cut out for this world. We can't eat each other's hearts anymore, Bigby. This can't be like the old days. We have to make it better.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Oh, of course he took a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
Yeah?
We can still solve this ourselves. I know that
Never mind that. Come help me look.
I want to know how long it'll take.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
And what was he supposed to, like, I'm done yelling at Buffkin.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I don't think Crane's murdery. Creepy, yes, but, like Snow said, he's kind of a coward, and not that cowards can't be murderers, but, if we're talking about, like, you know, very bloody murder in a seedy hotel room, I mean, you know, you never know, I suppose, but I don't know. I just don't think so. Oh, the doctor isn't creepy, his narrative is. I see. Old Grimm brothers, not really suitable to Disneyfication. I don't know, man, they've Disneyfied some things that I didn't really think they could Disneyfy. It's impressive what they've been able to do. Yeah, exactly. I could believe Crane is rapey, but not really murdery. Which, you know, how, why, not sure, but... Oh, there's the fucking room key!
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there.
Girl.
I want to know. I need to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
What else is there?
Come on, let's keep looking.
And, like, I also, like, I don't think Crane has it in him to really rape anybody either. Purchase the time of a sex worker, yes, and go through all of the rigmarole of getting said prostitute to look like Snow White, yes. These are all of the actions of a cowardly, creepy man. But, like, I don't think he'd ever have it in him to rape Snow White, nor would I even necessarily think he wanted to. Like, he's obsessed with her in, like, a, you know, like, an affectionate way. Like, obsession is not, like, he doesn't want to hurt her. Like, if anything, we would love if she wanted him back, but she would never. So this is what he has to do. It's the sad facsimile of what he would hope to have in an ideal world for him. That's my armchair psychoanalysis of Ichabod Crane. Ichabod Crane, are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you've been busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Leyland Smith. I guess the farm isn't so hot. And that's what Colin said, the pig. He said it was like a prison. Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioner in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to assume it's something gross, and I'd really like if you could fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. People are struggling. Struggling out here in Fabletown. Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the this is in Toad's voice. I haven't tried to do any Cockney shit in a minute. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as long as I've been waiting for the fuck as it is, and I've been already waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me sorry. You'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass in the front wall. Front door. I'm very out of practice. Well, guess what? It's worse now! Get your shit together! Mr. Toad. Man, I used to be so fluid with that shit back when I was streaming Planescape. I'm gonna have to really put my back into some fucking accents before I do that again. Like I said, practice makes perfect. You should not expect to be good at anything that you don't do on a regular basis. Like, holy shit.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
He was a hardcore superstitious coward in the story. I see. That sounds about right. What's that say? The Office of Business Affairs.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or is
Fuck off!
You called me
to... just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I don't know why Snow told you anything.
He and Crane talk all the time, okay? He was a resource, albeit one that turned out to be useless.
We hardly talk all the time. Besides, why spend time on such gutter snipe?
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
You don't
Look,
know.
We know that Crane is going to see a witch and it's to
Like,
acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what
Bluebeard
it
does
does or
sound
who it's
familiar.
assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary! He's the sheriff! And none of you are
She's
chosen
not
to
a
run this office.
secretary, you
Who
cunt.
elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that
motherfucker?
unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
I'm sure.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trick trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyways.
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find it.
Man, let his
I won't
dumb
waste
ass
any
go.
more.
Let
You
his
just
dumb ass
can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime
Man,
scene.
go ahead.
Fine,
Go
I
ahead.
don't care. Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is. We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
I think it's more likely that Crane would have information than Lily. Because Crane would have had to get the glamour for her.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
This isn't timed, fortunately. Alex, I was just thinking that is like if fucking Lee from The Walking Dead were a villain, this is what he would sound like. And fuck me, I was right. It's the same guy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, because Lee Everett in The Walking Dead games is like he's seldom like just like angry and brash like that. So it's like, yeah, dude has range. Dude has range. For sure. And yeah, I guess he already had a history with Telltale from working on the Walking Dead games, so. I feel like Crane is the most likely person to have information on this witch. Of the three. So. Yeah. It's a tough call, but if that's specifically the goal, then I'm going
Crane's
here.
place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know what Bluebeard's deal is. I do think that Snow's right, though. I think he's fucking up to something. I don't know what, but he's just so fucking, like... he's too sure about things. In a way that would suggest that he's trying to manipulate us into going along with his bullshit. Like, he's being extraordinarily socially dominant, and he doesn't want to hear any of your shit, because he knows what's going on, goddammit, and we should murmur. Yeah, I know what you're doing, motherfucker. I see you.
Snow said Crane lives in 1903.
Oh. Oh, it's already open.
Why's the door open?
I'm just gonna go in.
Crane?
This is a bad sign that it's already open. That means somebody might have been in here to sniff out evidence. Oh, it's like, okay, we're on some fucking, like, Majora's Mask shit. It's timed, but it's, like, long-term time. Wow. Wow. He has a bust of his own head in his own apartment.
Gotta be something about his witch here.
Jesus. Ugh, wow.
I've never seen him that excited. Guess things have changed. Math, science, history. I had to guess. This shit didn't work.
It's quite a bookshelf. Yep.
Same brand we found in the open arms.
Oh, Urchak, fuck you. Fuck you out loud for fucking... Oh, no. Please. Oh, Christ. No. Just...
Crane. Look, the Crooked Man isn't happy, compadre, and as much as I like making house calls, I have better ways to use my time. So, if you can go ahead and pay him by Friday, that would be great. Alright? Everybody can stay upright. In the meantime, leave the light on, pal. See ya!
I recognize that voice.
This hasn't been used in years. I forgot. He used to teach in the old days.
Was Ichabod Crane a teacher in his own lore? I don't really remember much about that story at all outside of, like... Honestly, I remember reading about it when I was playing WoW, because they always have that, like, Headless Horseman event every Halloween, and it's always a lot of fun. And one year I read about it, but I don't remember. Yeah, there he is. A school teacher creeping on a young rich schoolgirl. Oh, that's lovely.
My dearest Snow, I know you must be aware of my feelings towards you.
Oh, Lord.
Watching you work, if I'm unable to control myself, it's because I love you.
Oh, well. Yeah, like I said, he was, like, creepy, affectionate, obsessed, which, like, yeah, that can totally turn into murder. You never know, but you have to kind of consider the character of the person. Like, are they violent, obsessive? Are they just, like, you know, and it's a courage thing, too, like I was saying. Obviously, it's not really, like, a courageous thing to murder. I just mean, like, in terms of, you know, the kind of person that would do that. You kind of have to have a little bit in ya to go around killing people. I don't know if you would call that courage. That's maybe too positive a word for it. Gumption? Motivation? Motivation! Let's go with motivation. You have to have the motivation to murder people, and I don't think he was really about that. He was, you know, writing secret confession letters in his apartment. Creepy. He wasn't like, you know, gonna rape you and murder you creepy. Aggression, yeah, there you go. He wasn't really aggressive.
Crooked Man. This is all I could get. I'm afraid Snow will start to notice. I'll have the rest for you next week.
He's
Ichabod Crane.
embezzling.
What's going on here?
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'll take it. It could come in handy. It's not his anyway. Fuck him.
Might be useful.
Got a key. Okay. I don't know if this is like actually timed or if it's just timed, but like I think what the point of the timing is to make sure that I can't go to all 3 locations. But I think I might be able to go to 2. So keep looking around. Yeah, it's a social puzzle game in a lot of ways. You have to think about shit like that. Be an armchair psychologist and think through, you know, the kind of person that would do this or that, which is what detectives have to do. So, it's cool shit. It's one of the reasons, and this is my favorite Telltale game, there's like more social puzzles than in other ones. They all have those, but this one's particularly heavy on it. The Game of Thrones game had a few really excellent scenes like that. Like, oh my god, I have never been more nervous in any fucking video game than when I was made to talk to Cersei in that fucking Game of Thrones game. Holy fucking shit. The asshole clenchingest interactions I've ever had in any video game. We're talking to fucking Cersei Lannister in this fucking game, the fucking Game of Thrones game. Like, goddamn. Terrifying.
Really?
I don't know why I did that.
Someone in there?
Doubtful. Just open it. Hey there, motherfucker. Hey, buddy.
Jack.
Wow. It is just unbelievable running in here. I mean, of all the places. This weather, right? A little damp, I guess. But, you know, some people like that sort of thing.
Explain yourself. Now.
Okay. I know what it looks like, but before you go jumping to conclusions, Crane pays me to water his plants when he's gone. It's a stipend. But you know I need the work. I wouldn't do it for free, right? You know me. So, anyways, now that I'm done...
I don't see any plants. Hey!
Okay! You got me. Just take it easy.
You better tell me why you're really here.
Not so nimble and quick, are you now, motherfucker?
I heard Crane was leaving town. I figured he owed us little people a parting gift. Or just me a parting gift.
You heard?
I have my sources, okay? You see how he lives. He doesn't need any of this shit.
Have you heard anything about a witch in connection with Crane? Maybe something about a ring.
What are you getting at? What else do you want me to say? I got bills to pay. Not like Crane's gonna use any of this stuff.
Did somebody send you? And tell the truth.
No, it's just me. Just take it easy. You know, this tortured, lonely pig-eater bit's gonna get old eventually. Won't you get tired of it? I mean, what are you even doing here? Are you just wandering around Crane's apartment?
I'm investigating.
Sure. Well, looks like you've got it covered. Anyway, it was really nice catching up with you. I mean that. Bigby, I believe you're, blocking the doorway there. If I could just, squeeze through. You know, on second thought, it's actually funny I ran into you like this. I think I can help you out.
Go on. I'm listening.
I'm not trying to hit anybody on YouTube right now.
Look, I'm not stupid. Bigby Wolf comes in here asking about witches in Crane's apartment. I'm not a mathematician, but I know 2 + 2 is 5, am I right? I can tell you who she is. If you're interested. Information comes at a price, though. But I'm sure you already knew that.
How convenient.
Convenient for you, Sheriff. I got the info you need. This is an easy win. Let's make ourselves a deal. I tell you about Crane's witch, and you forget you saw me here. One hand washes the other sort of thing. Wipe the whole incident under the rug. Come on.
Fine.
Sure.
You got a deal.
Perfect.
Now tell me where I can find this witch.
Strong grip. Her name is Auntie Greenleaf. Crane's been trying to keep it under wraps for years. I'm not sure what he's using her for, but if he's not going to the 13th floor, it's gotta be something illegal.
Where can I find her?
Well, you see, the thing is, I don't know where you'd find her, exactly.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
But even a name is a good start, right? I mean, that's more than what you came in with.
Right.
I'll keep my eyes open for you. If I find anything else you might be interested in, I'll be sure to let you know. I think this arrangement can be beneficial to both of us down the line.
Good to have little birds.
It was just lovely running into you, baby.
Hang on a second.
Oh, come on.
What you got there, champ? Aha.
The white deer.
Do you always talk to yourself like that? The witch uses the white deer on everything. It's her symbol or trademark, I guess. Figured I could sell these at the Lucky Pawn.
The Lucky Pawn?
It's one of the crooked man's places. I work there sometimes, when I need some stability. It's a pawn shop. Get it?
Yeah. You find any more of these?
No.
Give them to me.
What?
You know what. Hand them over. That it?
Bigby? Are you still here?
We're done here.
Fine by me.
Who are you talking to? What's he doing here?
Evening, Miss White.
Good evening. What's going on?
That's not important right now. But he did have some information about Crane's witch.
Oh, what did you find out?
Her name is Greenleaf.
Auntie Greenleaf.
But he doesn't know where we can find her.
Great. Crane's meeting her at 2 a.m.
And Snow, I found a note with some money attached. Crane has been embezzling from Fabletown.
Of course, because why half-ass being a complete sleazeball? Do you think this is tied to the murders? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter yet.
Right now, I honestly don't care. I just want to get the fucking guy.
Crane's meeting Greenleaf at 2 a.m. And we have no idea where she is. We're going to cut it close as it is. We have to figure out where he's meeting her.
I'll figure it out.
You should try Holly's. She still has all of Lily's things.
If she hasn't burned it already.
There's still Tweedledee's place. We know they're involved. And we know that's where Bluebeard went. Where do you want to go? We don't have much time.
Well, now that I know the name of the witch, Holly might be able to help me. Ugh. God damn it. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna try going to the bar.
I'll go to the Trip Trap, see about Lily's things. I think that's our best option.
Sounds good. I'll give Buffkin the name and hope he finds something in the records.
Let me know what he comes up with.
I'll be in touch. I hope you'll do the same.
We'll catch him, Snow.
Hang on, Jack. I want to talk to you.
You got a cop knock.
We're closed. I need to talk to Holly. Hey, look, Woody, it's the sheriff. Well, come on in.
Oh, he's
buddy.
drunk.
Brent. What? He's a traveler. A weary traveler in search of some hospitality, right? Yeah, sure. Thanks. I want a drink. Anybody else want a drink? Ren, Swinehart said you shouldn't mix it. You think I give a fuck what that fucking guy says? Or what you say?
I'm guessing he's on painkillers.
Grant, really, you shouldn't drink right now. Swinehart told me that Holly was here. I need to talk to her.
Holly's asleep in back, but you won't be able to wake her.
Really? The doc gave them both barmecidal ambrosia for the pain. Look, the deal is, if you resist going to sleep, like I am right now, it gives you a very, very, very nice high. And he said that he shouldn't mix it with alcohol. Yes, he did. He certainly did. But let me tell you something. I haven't felt this good in a long time, fat boy. Have you seen her sister's things? What wasn't burned at the funeral? I saw her come in with something, but I didn't see where she put it. Nope, haven't seen it. That funeral back there? That was a shitty fucking send-off for a pretty okay lady.
Yeah.
You weren't fucking there. Talking to Bigby now, okay? Can't say you being there helped things much. Gren, don't start nothing. Who's starting anything? I'm not. You think I shot up the place? It wasn't my fault. They got away though, didn't they? Whatever. It's alright. I'm too out of it to get into it. I want to clear the air. We're all in this dung heap of a fucking shit town together, and we're all gonna have a toast. All of us. Fellas, I'm here for one thing. To look through Lily's belongings and get out of here. Now, yeah, I know. And I want to help you, okay? And I will. But first, indulge me. It'll take 2 seconds. As a show of good faith. And after, we'll all hunt and peck for Lily's shit or whatever.
Grand Bigby didn't come here to get loaded with you.
I don't want to get loaded with him.
Fine.
To the dead. All right, now help me.
Gran, the doc said you needed a rest.
How many times you fucking gonna warn me about it, huh? You're not my fucking mother, so just get off my back!
I said I was sorry, all right? I can't do anything about it. It's done!
Could you not?
What more do you want? What else can I fucking say here?
I absolutely cannot babysit you dumbasses right now. So end whatever this is, so we can just move past it. Oh, I forgot. You haven't heard the news. This walking lard cake was paying Holly's sister to let him fuck her behind all of our backs. And Holly had to find out going through all of her sister's shit. What fun that must have been. Trick after trick of this fat ass and Lily.
I didn't plan for that, all right? And our thing, whatever it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't. I never fucked her when she was snowing. I didn't know nothing about that.
No, but you knew Holly would flip out. And you knew for a damn good fucking reason.
You know what? Fuck this. I don't need this shit.
Oh yeah, that's it. Now you're teary-eyed. You were always such a lowlife. I don't know why I never realized it till now. What do you think about this fucking loser, Sheriff?
He can think whatever he wants. I don't give a shit.
No, that's okay, because I'll tell you what he thinks. He thinks you have to pay chicks to touch your fat, hairy ass. That's what he thinks.
Wait. I've got some questions for you.
What possible questions could you have for this piece of shit? Everything's a problem when I want to talk, but when the woodsman's about to leave, it's, oh wait, I have questions.
What do you want?
When you saw Lily, did she ever mention anything about a witch?
No. We didn't talk about work.
All right.
Gren. I don't know where Lily's shit is. Check Holly's room, I don't know. But I wouldn't wake her if I were you. Sleepwalkers and trolls. I think that's the role. Maybe, ogres, too.
If I can't find her stuff, I might have to...
Actually, Big B, if you'll excuse me, it seems that I'm gonna pass out. What a day. Am I right, Sheriff? What a fucking day.
Gren won't remember this. I like when they make self-aware jokes about their little notifications there. That's good. That's like one of my favorite ongoing gaming memes, like just posting a scene from something and then in the corner, you know, such and such will remember this. That's like, I hope that meme never dies. I really love it. Is there anything? What's this? Aha. That's her shit. Yeah.
That you, Woody? Woody? Is that you? Woody, bar's closed. And Lily ain't around anyway, so you can run off back to the woods, I guess.
Worm, I feel like I intuited that.
Did you care about her at all? She was a nice girl. Ran around too much, but a nice girl. I thought you were a friend.
Like, I guess just because, like, I don't know, why would I assume that? I don't think wolves, like, have especially huge dicks or anything. Like, not that I'm aware of. But, like... Well, I'm gonna get into actual spoilers if I actually, like, delve into this too much, so I'm gonna stop.
I don't know why you fucking came here. There's nothing left for you to ruin. And I'm not in an entertaining mood.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you found out the way you did. I'll make it up to you.
Ah, sure you will, kid. When the rivers turn coarse and the sky bleeds fucking gypsies.
It's an address book.
Lily's funeral. It was just so fucked tonight. I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit. I don't know. I don't know why he showed up. I just wish he'd get out of my fucking life.
He's trying to do what's right.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, you know him better than anybody, so... I guess I'll take your word for it.
If you were getting your glamour on this day, then one of these has to be the witch. Auntie Greenleaf. Gotcha.
Hello, this is Snow White calling. I'm looking for Bigby. Is anyone there? Bigby, if you're there, pick up, okay?
Snow?
Oh, thank God. Tell me you found something.
I got it, Snow. Her address was here with Lily's things. It's on, White Plains Avenue, 1284. It's an apartment complex.
Great. Let's get going.
All right, let's go. I don't want to miss him.
I'll meet you there.
All right, I'll see you there.
Bigby! I just got here.
Yeah, me too. It's number 23. I haven't seen it yet.
We're late.
Yeah, I know. This is it.
All right. How do you want to do this?
I mean, I don't really see a reason to not just go in there. Yeah, fuck it.
Wait. What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Don't just kick it in. We don't know what's on the other side. Let's just save the last resort for last. Makes sense?
Fuck it.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, don't hurt me!
We are so sorry. We didn't realize you were right there.
Who are you? Who lives here?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's okay. Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
Girl, we at a witch's house. You need to be a little more suspicious.
You sure?
Yes, Mr. Wolf can get a bit excited
Yeah,
sometimes.
for real.
But that's all over with now, I assure you. Now, what's your name?
Rachel, who are you? Just so we're not strangers.
I'm Bigby. This is Snow.
Pleased to meet you. How do you do? Is there anything you need?
Is your mother at home, currently?
I don't need a babysitter. I can cook dinner all by myself. Is there something you want? I don't think I can really help you.
Rachel, do you mind if I take just a quick peek around?
We'll be very quick, and he won't touch anything.
Yeah,
I've been here all night. Nobody's been here.
That's E.G. Daily, isn't it? That voice?
Okay, Bigby. I'm gonna trust you not to break anything. Don't get me in trouble.
What are we looking for specifically?
Crane. He could still be here.
Sounds like Lil and Phil's lost triplet.
No one's been over all night, so...
He's just going to check. It'll only take a moment.
Let me guess. Big band or classical?
Honky tonk.
No accounting for taste.
Where do you buy...
Laura Bailey? Oh, is that who did... Oh, wait, no, E.G. Daily did fucking, Tommy Pickles and...
The butcher.
What's that?
A package.
Wait, man, I don't
having
fucking
to do
remember.
with someone called the Butcher. It's empty.
I used to be more up on this. When I was a younger girl, I wanted to be a voice actor.
There's no one here but me.
I do not think I am talented enough to hack it as a professional voice actor,
I
but
saw a spider over there yesterday.
Oh?
It was a pretty one.
I am good enough to make this stream sound good.
It's pretty rare to see a burner like this.
Dowdy. That's how we like it.
Dowdy? Girl, you can't be older than 8. Why do you know what that word means?
Do you like broccoli?
Not really.
That your mom?
Uh-huh.
Wait, did Laura Bailey do voices in the Rugrats, or is that just like a striking similarity?
Not technically.
Your mom a hunter?
Not technically.
Oh no, she never... That was found in the woods around Dick's Mountain, I think.
Because she's like a fucking Disney princess, and she could just walk into the woods and be covered with woodland creatures if she begins a song. She doesn't technically have pets. She's just able to summon animals on command.
What is this?
That was fucking
Mommy
funny.
uses that to carve her trinkets. It's from the old world.
Trinkets.
Trinkets? Like glamours?
Yeah, I bet you don't
Nothing
know.
that looks like Crane was here either.
Nothing?
See? Who is this Birdman, anyway?
Just a guy.
God damn it.
Shouldn't say that.
Nothing.
Keep getting whiffs of that aftershave of his.
I do too.
Can I go to bed now? Please?
Is that a glamour tube?
Mommy really doesn't let anyone play with that. Trust me, I've tried. Oh, no. Please, just put that back exactly where you found it. No one is allowed to play with
It's
that.
all right, honey. Bigby's not going to break
No,
it.
you don't understand. She will freak out if she discovers I've let people in here and let them touch her stuff, okay? She checks all the time to see if things move. I don't want to get in trouble.
Snow, come on. Are you kidding? It's a glamour tube. Something's going on here.
No! Put it down! Please, don't! This isn't what you think! You gotta believe me. The guy isn't here, I promise!
It's gonna be okay, Rachel.
Please, I'm begging you. I don't wanna get in trouble.
Auntie Greenleaf.
Fucking told you.
It hurts when you do it that fast. What?
You picked the wrong night to lie to me. No more lying, no more ring around the rosy, no more bullshit non sequiturs. You're done. It's over. You're gonna tell me what I want to know right now.
All right, start explaining. And from the beginning.
I was born in the woods to a jackal and a...
Help us catch Crane. That's all we care about.
That's not all we care about.
Snow?
I ain't a fortune teller, Wolf. I have no heavenly idea where he went to.
You have to know something.
Unless you want a recipe for owl stew, there's nothing I know that would help.
Just why in the name of everything holy are you protecting this weaselly scumbag? I mean, what on earth could he have done to deserve this kind of loyalty?
Crane could be hollow bones tomorrow, and you wouldn't see me cry a drop. But that doesn't mean I can tell you anything. You have friends, don't you? Well, I don't want Crane's friends for enemies.
If you're not protecting Crane, who are you protecting?
Get this through both of your skulls. I can't tell you. Just you being here is bad enough. There's powers at work here beyond your pathetic authority.
Whatever it is, Greenleaf, whatever it is that's keeping you from saying something, you have to forget it. This is more important.
You should be a lot more afraid of me than whatever horseshit you think will come back to bite you.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
Okay, you know what I think? I think we've been more than patient with you. This witch has been selling illegal glamours that continue to undermine everything we've built. She's harboring a fugitive that took advantage of it, and now she's resisting every attempt to make things right. I frankly don't give a crap if she's afraid for her life. We can at least make sure she never hurts us again. We're destroying the tree.
No! How dare you come in here and threaten to take from me the one thing that... That tree is ancient. It's part of the family, and it's the only thing paying for this shithole apartment. And the fables who can't afford the glamours from you come to me for help. Without them, where do you think they could go?
Don't give me that. You're making money off of other people's misery. 2 fables are dead because of this crap. It's too dangerous leaving this stuff with her.
You think I like being the old woman in these stories? The men are heroes, the ladies are whores, and the old hags like me get to watch everyone they love die.
We have very different ways of handling our fate.
Very different means to handle it, too.
And I don't use it as an excuse to wreck people's lives.
Isn't there another way? She's a witch. Can't she just work for us? That way she'd be official.
You want to reward her for criminal behavior? We can't trust this woman on the 13th floor.
It doesn't matter, because I'd never do it. I'm not a house cat, and I don't play well with others.
Oh, trust me, no one would confuse you for a cuddly animal. Bigby, this is an order. Burn the tree.
No! Look, I'll tell you. Crane was here. He was here, and he left. He went to the pudding and pie to try to use my ring on the girls over there to get information.
What does the ring do?
He thinks it's the ring of dispel. You know, that it will pierce the protection around the girl's speech. He says pulling the truth out of them will prove his innocence. It won't, though. Damn thing lost its power decades ago.
I'm sorry, but we still can't let you keep the tree. It wouldn't be right after what's happened. Bigby.
Please, Sheriff.
You know, you aren't technically my boss yet, Snow.
Do you think this is a joke?
No, I don't. The fact is, Cole hasn't confirmed you, and until he does, you have absolutely no authority over me. I'm not gonna burn down this tree. All right, let's go.
Sorry, I don't want to. It does not strike me as necessary.
Don't think this is over.
I won't.
If you burn the tree, she's never gonna help you with anything again. And, like, she might be useful, so... You burn that tree, you burn that bridge. Like, it's... I think I might have done it the first time I played this game. And yeah, she just owns your ass, if I recall. So... I know I'm supposed to be being a cunt, but... Alright.
No, it's nothing you need to concern yourself with. I don't think so, at least. Shit. Hold on.
I love his
Sheriff,
tattoos.
Is there something more I can help you with? Decided you want a taste of the wares? Oh, I see. Come to audition, you bitch.
Ah!
Where's Crane?
Ichabod Crane? What would that nerd have with a place like this?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you know, now! Hey, you can't just go in there.
Yeah, we can.
We have a problem.
Tell me who did it.
No.
Just tell me who did it. I know you know.
Mr. Crane, please. She can't help.
I know you know what the plan is. I won't be held accountable for this.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. Bigby.
Wait, don't.
I didn't do anything. I promise you, I didn't do anything. These girls, the girls, they'll back me up. I just have to get the stupid ring working, that's all. They can't talk because of that spell, but once this ring gets through, I'll know what's going on and this whole thing will be over. That's all, please. I'm innocent, completely innocent. It's
Just let me show you.
Just once. Just once. Just once. Just once.
Just give me the chance. This will work. I assure you. Everything will be solved. I wouldn't.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come on. Please. Tell me who killed her.
Oh,
My
this is
lips
so
are
sad.
sealed.
Oh, honey. You pathetic son of a bitch. Oh, God.
How many years?
What?
How many years has this been going on?
Too many. But I didn't kill those women, Bigby. Please, I had nothing to do with that. It just, oh God.
What happened to you? Were you always like this?
Not always.
I don't know.
It started as most things do, very, very small, nothing more than a thought. But I didn't kill that woman.
Bigby? I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women? He's not. He wouldn't be brave enough.
She's
not to
right.
put his
That's what I
stamp on
said.
a world like that. He's a disgusting coward, not a murderer.
Thank you, my dear. It means so much.
We've been chasing this guy. Just why now?
Because look at him. You said you found evidence of him defrauding Fabletown, of using our money for his own ambitions. That's one thing. But don't you have doubts he's a murderer? We've both known him for so long.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Did you see how he was acting when you showed up?
This fuck-up knows more than he's saying.
I don't.
Yes, okay, he probably does. But there's a difference between being involved and being the guy who did it.
Okay, but if Crane didn't kill Faith and Lily, I'm sorry, but who the hell did?
I do think this is bigger
You know,
than
when I
Crane.
saw you come back here, I thought this was over.
This whole thing is bigger than Crane. He wouldn't have the stones to send the Tweedles after me.
Hello, Kazuri.
Somebody else is involved.
Well, shit.
I didn't intend for any of this to get so...
You've been stealing money from Fabletown for years, haven't you? Yeah. We're not gonna kill you, so quit your shivering. Ichabod Crane, you are under arrest for the misappropriation of Fabletown funds. You have the right to counsel, the right to depose witnesses, but as of right now, you're coming with us.
You are extraordinarily lucky Miss White was here to save your ass. Because if it was up to me, I'd have your head swinging from the Washington Bridge.
Okay, Sheriff, that's enough. This can't be Greenleaf again and again, behaving however you like, acting without constraint. You have to respect this office, Bigby. And you have to respect me as its leader. Starting now.
You think you have what it takes to run that office? You think I didn't make sacrifices? I made sacrifices. And you won't be in that chair 1 minute before you have to give up something you care about just so the wheels don't fall off the goddamn wagon. I did the best I could with what I had, and the town took everything it could out of me. If I maybe took a little something back in return, then so be it.
Yeah.
I have no regrets.
Let's just do that. Boosh!
If I were you, I'd keep that trap of yours shut.
What, perp? I'm doing alright. I've been a little down today, but I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Stupid girls and their preposterous schemes.
What are you saying?
Oh. Hello.
Hi. What you got there? Look, it's recently come under our attention that you're, how shall I put this, attempting to claim what is the personal property of the Crooked Man. He's about yay high, 120 odd pounds, pissed his sheets until he was 14. Sound familiar?
I haven't told him anything.
Not now. Shh. The grown-ups are talking.
What do you want?
That sack of flour. Crane, dear. It's Crane.
It wasn't my fault.
Shut up. You're interfering with official Fabletown business. Step aside.
Tweedledee. What's the, you know that thing the Mundies call me?
What?
My nickname. You know what I'm talking about.
Bloody
Mary. That's it. Thank you. And do you know why they call me that? Because some of them, they think it's funny to have their little sleepovers and go into their little bathrooms and say my name 5 times in the mirror. They find it less funny when I actually show up and feed their lungs to the family dog. And I do that for a hobby. Like golf, to relax. This is my job. I like my job.
He's in custody, so move your car.
I told you he'd never just give him up.
Fuck it.
Bigby?
Yeah, killing him just makes him angry. Y'all fucked up. Look at him looking all worried and shit. Look at him looking all worried and shit. Yeah, this is the Cunt Wolf playthrough. We rip out tracheas here. Oh, that looked different.
It was a good show, but, you know, it just didn't know when to end. You know, you wouldn't think silver bullets would work on anything but a pure werewolf.
Yep,
but
that's
as it
what it
turns
was.
out, it's just Right, Wolfie? I mean, hey, look, I know it sounds ridiculous, but really, guys.
Oh, wait, what?
Can you argue with these results? Because I know I can't.
Wait! Stop!
No, I saw her loading up that gun and I had a memory that that's what that was.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane. Just stop, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
Snow. Don't do this.
Not really in a position to negotiate.
It's your lucky day, kid. The Crooked Man says it's okay with him. Hello, Ichabod. Got a stomachache? Oh, and just between us girls, Crane ain't no killer. I mean, look at his face. Couldn't stick a pig if his life depended. Nope, not like your boyfriend here.
Oh,
well, this
Christ!
is a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really, I mean it. I'm jazzed about it. Out with the old, in with the new.
Is
Long
she
live
his
the
crooked
queen.
dog?
I'm sure we'll be in touch. See you around.
Man. Fuck.
He's lucky to be alive, and he won't be next time if he keeps going like this.
This is getting worse by the minute. We don't have time to sit around and wait for their next move.
I'll get things under control.
Woody, I'm not gonna tell you again. Back off, dog. This doesn't concern you.
What you want to talk about?
I just wanted to, about last night.
When people hear what you did to Dom, they're going to think you've gone back to your old ways.
Don't hold out on me, Jack.
He shot me like
You've always
10
got
times.
some angle.
Not this time. I know when a mark's not worth the trouble. Do you?
Don't make me come down there to deal with you. I don't want it. You don't want it. Then again, you don't have much choice at this point, do you?
Oh man, I fucking love Bloody Mary. I fucking love Bloody Mary. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's such a good villain. Man. I definitely need to take a break, but I do think I'd like to play a little bit of the next chapter. And then maybe the next time I stream this, I'll be able to finish it. It's a pretty short game. The chapters in this one, or the episodes, I guess, are not as long as some other games, I think. Like the Walking Dead episodes, they would usually take me like a full 3 or 4 hours. The Game of Thrones ones too, but it's a shorter game. 80.7% of players decided to not interrupt Snow. Yeah, that's like, I can only bring myself to be so cunty, because like, at a point, your cuntitude is making your gameplay substantially more difficult, because you're just burning every bridge, and it's like, you can't piss everybody off and do your fucking job. Like, you have to pick and choose when to be horrible. I feel like fuck the Tweedles, and I had no problem killing Dum or D or whichever one I fucking killed. He shot me like a dozen times. At what point is it self-defense? Like, holy shit. Most people went to Holly's bar first. That's interesting. I mean, that was Lily's shit, so, like, I could understand why that would be, like, the more intuitive choice, maybe. 70% of people made a deal with Jack. Most people did not burn the tree. Yeah, it definitely, like, she was putting off the vibe that if you did that, like, you better not want anything from her anymore, because you won't be dead to her. I was about a 50-50 split on that, almost, on killing Tweedledum. I mean, like I said, he shot me, like a dozen times. At what point is it self-defense? And I don't care, fucking let him know. Let him know, I'm sending messages out here. Okay. We are going to take a little break here. Yeah, I didn't eat his corpse, like, calm down, you know? Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Got some pretty chill ass indie rock for yas. Should be good. And when I get back, we will play more game. Yes? Alright, I will return. Hello. I have returned. How you doing? I'm just gonna talk for a little bit, because I haven't really had the chance to do that. Man, I really want to fucking watch that episode of Minefield, now that you told me about it, Alex. Like, I wrote a whole fucking, like, mock grant proposal about this shit. I fucking... You're writing a mock grant, so it's like, you know, fucking sky's the limit. What do you want to do, you know? So I was like, alright, I'm gonna fucking make a fucking VR program, and we're somehow gonna fucking work that into a fucking neuroimaging rig. Don't ask how we're gonna do that, just listen to me. That's roughly the mock grant. No, the basis of the thing was I wanted to make, like, an engine, kind of like, I mean, you know, a lot of these games have things called conversation engines that are used when you're in, like, a scene with other characters and you're having dialogue and you're making choices like that. And the conversation engines have, like, mannerisms and facial expressions and all of these things, and they can be used to create these scenarios where you're having dialogues with different characters. And like, gaming technology, like the graphics in particular, have really only gotten, like, truly excellent with this shit in the last, like, 5 years. Honestly, there were like a few really early examples of this being done very well. There was a game that I'll probably stream eventually. They were, like, one of the first to use, like, motion capture for the character animations. Was this Heavy Rain, or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. But, point being, that was kind of the basis of the thing. Is, like, I want to use, like, you know, the readily available, a lot of the times open source technology that we have for, you know, making this shit with video games these days to make essentially a conversation engine that psychologists could use to create social scenarios and test people's behavior. Because previously, if you wanted to do something like that, you'd have to, like, you know, get a bunch of Confederates involved, like actors, and, you know, have people do shit. And I'm probably going to end up doing that over the course of my doctorate. Even if I don't end up ultimately doing this the thing I wrote the mock grant about, because I would need to validate it. So like I would have to basically do experiments in real life with actors and see how much that behavior replicated what we were able to produce with the engine with these people in like artificial environments. Because the idea is that you want to like you want to have, you know, it's called external validity, when you have a thing that you do in a lab and you're wanting it to be as applicable as possible to the real world. So in order to increase the external validity of the thing, I would need to make sure that it actually reflects what people would do in real life when they're dealing with actors. And like I think if you know, we got convincing enough looking avatars and convincing enough facial expressions, you know, basically if we were able to transcend the uncanny valley and get to something that looked really, really real, which you know, it would be expensive, obviously, that's why grant, but I think it could be done. I think it could be done. So yeah, that's like one of the first thoughts I had after I played my first Telltale game, was like, man, this could be really fucking useful. And at the time I had just started getting into moral psychology, and I was coming from an ethology background, so I study behavior, and yeah, it was basically one of the first things I learned about moral psychology is motherfuckers will bullshit. They will not tell you like how they would actually behave in any particular scenario. Between like John Haidt and Dan Ariely's books, The Righteous Mind, and what the Honest Truth About Dishonesty. Alex, I think I lent that book to you. I might have to get that back eventually. I need to reread it. It's been years, and I remember it being just mind-numbingly eye-opening. It was really good. Yeah, you just, you know, you learn more and more about morality as a I guess a social device, and it becomes a lot more or I should say a lot less like good and evil and all that shit, and you kind of just come to recognize it as like a set of motivations and neurally based, for the most part, convictions. Yeah, it's all very interesting. I could talk about it at length for a while, but I will not. Excuse me. Yeah, I should just do like an all-purpose, just reviewing moral psychology generally stream over Goemon in the not-too-distant future. Although I have a couple of more fun Goemon streams planned. Yeah, last week took a lot out of me. I'm not gonna play like it didn't. I might. I'm happy if it wasn't apparent that that was all very kind of stressful and uncomfortable, but it was. As I anticipated, I am glad I did it, but yeah, I can't see myself doing that more than like once a year. I posted that stream and I titled it accordingly. It was like Sex Ed Stream 2019. Yeah, tune in for another one of those fucking next year. That's about as often as I plan to do that. Holy shit. God. It's just a lot. Like I said, I'm not a sex educator. And like it's not that I don't enjoy talking about sex, it's just like broadcasting it? No, not so much. I'm good on that. Oh my god. I hope y'all liked the music. I was excuse me, recently going back through some bands that I really liked when I first got into indie rock back in high school. And excuse me, those were 3 of them. Yo La Tengo, Broken Social Scene, and Eisley. I saw Eisley live when I was in high school. I think I was like 17. That was a good show. The band's like, I want to say 3 sisters and their cousin or some shit. I can't remember exactly what the band makeup is there, but like they're pretty much all related. I think it's like 4 family members and their friend or something like that. Or wait, is there only 4? Shit, I can't remember. Okay, Just look it up if you're interested. They're really good, and I love that song in particular. I was fucking singing over here. What is that, like, that called when someone, like, changes, like, it's almost like a yodely sort of thing? Like when someone changes the note that they're making really suddenly. And like, do you know what I mean? Like she was doing it with the, I don't want to try and mimic it because I don't, I can't sing for you guys. I'm sorry. It's stressful. It's about all I can to do it at karaoke. There's probably a name for that. It's like, well, is it a glottal stop? Is that the same thing? But it's like, but it's not quite like that. I don't know. Anyway, they're good. I don't think they've had, let me look here. Have they had an album come out like recently? Like I said, I like these folks in high school and I really haven't listened to them since. Oh, they put an album out last year. Looks like they put out like an acoustic album last year. Oh, it's an acoustic version of the album that they put out in 2017. So yeah, they're still at it. I'll have to check that out. I just played something that I remembered really liking in high school, so. Yeah, looks like they've been working. Yeah, that album that I played that song from was from 2005. They put out something in 2007, 2011, 2013, 2017. Yeah, they working. All right, cool. Happy to hear it. Yeah, they're a band out of Texas. Oh, is this here? Let's see. Oh, they're all siblings. So it's, yeah, 3 sisters and their brother. Cool. It's always heartwarming to see a family band. When I was very young in like elementary school, I really liked Hanson. I think a lot of that was just they were from my hometown and I was proud. Also, they were really cute. Those little boys. For sure. Alright, I think I've dicked around enough here. Yeah. These games, man, they got potential. Potential. It would need to be like science-ified, you know? We have our ways. There we go. What the hell? There we go. Yeah. Oh, it's Melissima? Maybe it's that. It's what Mariah Carey does to notes even when she shouldn't. I know that she's capable of doing it. I'll have to look into it because I'm kind of interested. It's something I can do. I should know what it's called. I should know all the things I'm capable of doing with my voice. Even if I never sing for people. It's a strange thing. Like having a talent that you basically never show anyone. I just like singing. I just don't want to do it for people. I don't think it's that weird. It's just a thing I like doing in private. In sheep's clothing. And I figure maybe I can get like a third of the way, halfway through this, and then next time I stream it, finish it. I'm writing down Melissima? I want to look it up. Melissima. I'm trying to think of like other vocalists that do it. That lady from the Cranberries do it. Rest in peace. I'm sorry I can't remember her name. I was a very casual fan of that band, but I do remember that she died recently. Jewel, she do it. Yeah, I really should get over, I guess my stage fright in that regard, because I could definitely surprise some people, and I always love doing that. See, it's too hard for me to resist rapping at karaoke, because that freaks people out even more. When the tiny white girl is good at rapping, that's just funnier. So like, it's hard for me to want to blow people back with my like singing talent when it's so much more tempting to like do an Outkast song or something. I'm remembering the last time I did that. I was karaoke at with Alex and his brother and some of his friends, and I did "Can't Hold Us." It's a Macklemore song. I think I played on the stream a couple months ago. Yeah, I could do that song pretty good. I had to have somebody else sing the hook. I can sing the hook, but I sing it like a fucking like at an octave higher than the dude who sings it. Like how he does it in the song, because he's got like a baritone kind of voice. Or no, probably not baritone. What's the thing above that? Is that tenor? I don't really know. my shit. I don't know what my vocal range is either. It seems to be pretty big, but there's probably like a word for it. It's not quite soprano-y. I can get up there for sure, but that's not like naturally where I'm most comfortable. Is it like a mezzo-soprano when you're like just like below that? Like I'm not quite low enough to be like what's that, contralto? Do they have different names for men and women? I'm sorry, I know I'm getting really sidetracked. Like I said, you start the game and it's like you can't fucking talk. So I'm just kind of getting it out of the way. Okay, so baritone. Okay, bass, baritone, tenor, alto, soprano. And there's lots of in-between names. Yeah, I don't know. That's something I'm kind of interested in knowing. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to fucking say. I don't think so. Like I said, I didn't really have a lot to talk about. I was considering not streaming tonight, but I really needed to, because I couldn't do it tomorrow or the next day. Or the next day. So this was the night. Yeah, I struggle more with really low notes than I do with really high notes. Like, I can hit just about anything in the higher register, just not, like, at a full voice. But at a certain level, like, I speak at about the lowest, like, my voice can be. And I've sort of just, I guess, socialized myself to do that because people take me more seriously when I talk like this. It's probably not naturally how I would sound if people would just fucking take me seriously, but it's always such a goddamn fight that this is just how I sound, and it's not even enough most of the time, but it helps a little bit. Yeah, I thought I'd heard contralto before in reference to, like, Adele, for example. In describing her vocal range. So yeah, I guess there's different names for men's and women's singing voices. That's interesting. Alright. I think we've dicked around enough. What do you think? I felt just so fucking off today. Man. Ugh. I'm gonna blame winter. Like, never 100% during winter. I am a sweet summer child. I much, much, much prefer that. God, I'm so fucking sore. I've been lifting weights. Like, not like fucking benching shit, just like 5-pound free weights, but like, you do that shit enough and you're, you know, 100 pounds and you're not really used to it, it'll make you pretty fucking sore. And I've been trying to strengthen up my back too, so I've been doing exercises for that, and that's fucking making me really sore. Who is Ned? Oh, that Ned. It's like, you've not seen much Game of Thrones. I didn't think that's what you were referencing, but you have seen the first season. Yeah, we were warned by the Starks that winter was coming. And I'm not sure they anticipated climate change, but you know. Winter's coming, summer's coming, there's a lot of bullshit on the horizon if we don't get our heads out of our asses. Anyway, alright, let's fucking start the game.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it, just
What's
tell
a
me who did
three-body
it.
problem?
I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
It was a good show. But, you know...
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really. I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen.
I see.
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though.
Hmm?
He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain.
Swinehart, how bad is it?
Well, not the worst I've seen, but damn near it. I must say, you're testing even my skills here.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Oh, okay. Christ, man. One more time. Oh, Christ, dude. This
Not
game's
bad. That'll do, I suppose.
a little rough.
He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should.
You know, I can't hear you.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White, he'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume?
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch.
I can still hear you.
Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Do they know each other? I reloads.
So, how do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Not as good as can be expected, I think.
So, not well then.
You had us... you had us worried there for a while. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
I'm pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
We'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Tweedle. Just one now.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that.
He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder.
Yeah, about that. Giving up Crane to save my skin really made us look weak.
That made us look weak? Oh, but not Mary shooting you and holding an axe to your big head.
Look, I'm not saying it was a good day. Just that we could have done without all the, bargaining at the end. The Crooked Man's gonna think...
I don't care what he thinks. It was the only option. All I care about right now is... just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
Crane was a puppet, and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily and Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Well, if that's the case, please explain to Colin why tearing Dumb's throat out was necessary.
You can't let up until the fight is finished. He was still a threat, and that's all there is to it.
Sure. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
She knows.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then.
Relax, Colin. I can speak for myself, okay?
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the Crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
That ellipse at the end is telling. Hey, girl.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be...
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst of it.
It's the best time.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those.
I like how he smokes trash tier cigarettes.
Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
Crane wasn't the murderer. The open arms was a setup. And you sent me there. Was there someone else you wanted me to find there?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do. Is this making any sense?
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you?
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
It's okay. Take your time.
We can work around this.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? That spell Crane talked about.
I have a feeling I know what happens when
Any
you take
way
it
to
off.
break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off... Sorry, I wish I could do something.
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She told me enough. I think she told both of us with the way she just left.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
That's what Nerissa was doing. Telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear as she could have.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job.
Yeah, I think if you take
wouldn't
that
have
ribbon off, it takes her head off.
It's the principle of it.
Don't act like you
And
weren't
it's like a
keeping
clean
secrets,
cut.
too.
You remember how they said in the beginning it seemed like magic?
I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine.
It was just
Go off
too
in a huff.
perfect.
I'm through talking anyway.
Oh. What do you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors?
I'm sorry. Were you expecting someone else?
No, that was... forget it. What do you want, Bigby?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast? Who's at the door?
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me?
I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back? It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast?
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you...
Talk about living in the past.
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that? Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own.
Like, I really like how these games look.
Out of money.
Like
and
the one engine that Telltale made.
That's why I called.
Like, it's impressive how much expression they can get into a character's face with just a few lines, really.
If you want to talk, we'll talk.
And, like, I think... Yeah, even with an animation style like this, could probably be useful for a number of things.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
You've lived here a long time, and you've never called me over. So what's this about? Is this something about that loan you took out? From the crooked man?
I didn't know what else to do,
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money, or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk, and you don't get it? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
You are in danger. You two need to cooperate so I can get the Crooked Man off the street. You don't want to be next. But if you'd rather deal with this on your own...
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on. You're in so much debt? Look around
I offer
you.
protection.
This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Like what, your fucking neighbors?
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast.
And we're
Oh,
out
Christ.
doing something fabulous.
Let me just, A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes.
And we
Hey,
can't come to the
we're
phone
not done
right
here.
now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
That was the most insufferable couples answering
The
machine
Lucky
message
Pond.
ever.
That's where I borrowed the money.
Oh, fuck.
The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
What the hell are you doing hanging out at a place like the Lucky Pawn anyway?
Sometimes fables sell things they brought from the homelands. Things you can't find anywhere else.
You do know there's a difference between pawning something and selling it, don't you?
I know that.
You're buying a piece of someone else's misery. With money you don't have.
Well, that's over now. Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby, don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering
Butcher, a
packages
baker, and a
from there for
candlestick
while.
maker. Oh my god.
The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like this.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, you know? I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Yeah, no shitter check. Accustomed to a certain lifestyle is one of the most loaded phrases in narrative or real life. It's a dangerous thing to come spoiled sometimes. I'm not sure where to go. I might eventually have to end up going to both, but I think I'm gonna go to the butcher shop. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Probably.
Wait,
but
I don't know what
that's
you're
probably
planning
gonna
to
happen
do
either
when
way.
you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Just kill him. Just a little bit. Just. Stop. Let's see what's going on in here before I start pissing anybody off. It's a questionable ass looking butcher shop.
Very appetizing.
Yeah.
Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
How they managed to get freezer burn to look so convincing. This looks like an abandoned butcher shop. Honestly.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
This isn't a butcher shop, it's a laundromat. If you get what I mean. Hey there, buddy.
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock?
He looks
let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special.
God.
New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
Johann, I want to know exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat. Did you want to buy something? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real
you
sorry.
sneaky
Hold on.
fuck.
I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I
You
just
ain't
have
gonna
to
fucking
go
pull
see.
nothing on me, motherfucker. I got that wolf hearing.
Shit.
I got it covered back
Not
here, Sheriff.
unnerving.
I'll be right out.
Just a bunch of hanging carcasses.
Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here.
What's the problem? I'm just coming back to give you a hand.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johann. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh, God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johann?
No, please. You don't have to do that. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johann, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
Just open the door, Johann. It won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know. Honest. I've never been back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front. That's all I'm supposed to do.
Well, who locked the fucking door?
I'm not part of their crew. I don't know who or what goes on back there.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I'd let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. But there... Shh.
Tongue of a dog. Doing alchemy in this bitch. Oh, that's the button he hit, I think. To tell them to get out. This is very... Oh, man.
What is this place?
Yeah, no shit.
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
This business, it's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
Damn it, you can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to.
No, you didn't.
You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher. If I find something, if I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying, so this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff. Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the crooked man has under his yoke.
Mysterious job.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Huh. Looks like math or something.
Math or something. Do it move? It do.
Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The raw materials, and the slave labor to process them. And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty clear why.
Oh yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. Things
Wait,
that
who's
must
Rose
have
Red?
gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
Fucker, Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane?
He's
Is
smart.
this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important. Why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah,
The thing
with
might be
stuff
patched
like
up
that
by
mirror,
now.
I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble?
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the crooked man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh?
What about you?
Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do
some
now?
Bolton shit.
I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
You won't have to worry, Johann. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
God damn it. He looks like this fucking... This sex researcher that I can't stand named Mike Bailey. He's partially responsible for popularizing...
Jersey, don't give me that
a very
shit. What
shitty
the fuck
theory.
is the point of having a system if you're just
I'm
gonna...
not get into it.
Jeff, what the fuck is going on?
But you're
I'm
the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't
Oh, that
pawn
was
it,
his
asshole.
axe.
It was
Bloody Mary
stolen
had
from
his
my
axe.
apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit. I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out.
Oh, that's the Jersey Devil?
Pull it, Woody. Back off, dog. This doesn't concern you. We don't need the business office involved in this shit.
What is your fucking problem?
Just stay out of my way, all right?
How you feeling today, Sheriff? Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my ass? Who'd you give it to?
Come on, man. It's just...
This is my fucking
Oh,
fight.
did you see the fucking
Not
glass
now,
on his head?
dog. You got a lot of nerve.
Oh, there we go. That looks more like it.
Protecting your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Damn. Whoa! Hey! Shit! He will stab you with your own body parts.
Hey, assholes. I found her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I seen it in there. You could say he had an axe to grind. Ha-cha-cha. Oh.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything. do you? What do you have? Nothing.
Hello,
Useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where's Crane's stuff? Where'd they put it?
In back. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat.
The Jersey Devil's more like an urban legend, right? I'm really unfamiliar with it beyond, like, Jesus Christ. I remember seeing something, like, it was like a plot point in Little Nicky, which is the movie I watched when I was maybe like 12 or something. It came out quite some time ago, and I can't say I recommend it. It's pretty fucking ridiculous, but yeah. Okay, so like, it's not like a because some of the it's not just like storybook stories. It's like urban legends and old wives' tales, and you know, like Bloody Mary, for example. I don't think there's really anything to her lore other than, you know, the sort of slumber party myth of go into your bathroom and then say her name 5 times in the mirror. Which, if you ever did that as a kid, it was quite nerve-wracking.
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Of course I'm taking
You
it.
won't be needing this anymore.
You never know when you're gonna need money. I thought I was gonna have to bribe Jack back there.
That sick piece of...
Nice.
The shard.
Hell
It's
yeah.
the shard. Finally.
Cool shit.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Out of smoke?
Alright. He's good muscle, at least. Big dumb asshole. Oh, is Rose Red Snow White's sister?
Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
He, like, never
Jersey was
finishes his
wrong.
cigarettes. Maybe that's why he buys cheap
About
ones.
what?
He's
About
doing it for
those
dramatic
girls.
effect.
There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
All right, we'll go do it then.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
That doesn't look suspicious
What
at
are you
all.
gonna do now?
We all got our roles to play, Wolf.
It's
I'll
like
see
a
ya.
huge, bloody, bald man traipsing down the sidewalk, smoking a cigarette with a fucking ornate lumberjack's axe hoisted over one shoulder. No big deal, nothing to see here. Move along.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping
This
himself
choice
to
is
the
blank.
community
What?
coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down
What
at
the
the
hell?
Lucky
Was that a
Pond,
glitch?
But he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think
that
the
might have
mirror
been
will be
glitched.
able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby,
What the? Okay, that was a glitch.
You
That
will
was
have to wait.
Definitely a glitch.
Just one moment,
That was weird.
please.
Look what I found.
That was okay. Okay, that's
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
game. What?
It's over now.
What is
Because
going
we
on?
got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it. And he's got Fables enslaved
This
at
is-
the butcher
this is
shop,
bugged.
making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
This is
I'm not in the
bugged.
mood.
I don't like
And
making
You've
choices
got a lot
blind.
to answer for.
Oh, really?
What the fuck? Oh, this is not good. Dude. Man, I don't know where it last auto-saved. I'm gonna have to restart. Shit is straight bugged. It is straight up bugged. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna hope it auto-saved recently, because I've never seen that happen in a Telltale game before. You know, say what you want about Telltale, I guess, but not really glitchy games, generally speaking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's usually pretty good about auto-saving, so I'm hoping it'll be fine. We might have to. I'm hoping we're not gonna have to do the pawn shop shit again. I did want to get through just that one bit though. Okay, good night, Urchak. I'm not gonna be at this for too much longer, but wasn't anticipating the glitchiness either. Oh, I really hope it just puts me right in the office. Okay, cool. Good, good, good.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket.
This
and
looks
you
more
just
normal.
let him go.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking
Hey,
bowl
y'all.
himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
Once the mirror's fixed, we can use it to find that crooked bastard. Or at least wherever he hangs his hat. That's how Crane kept tabs on him. And everybody else. I'd say he was abusing the privilege. He was probably spying on all of us.
He was probably spying on me.
Anyway...
No, it's fine. You did excellent work, Bigby.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Why don't you go fuck off until I'm good and ready?
I don't understand. This
You
piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see if...
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of this sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right. I need it, Bigby.
did ruin your car. That's a thing I did.
Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody.
See?
Thank you, Sheriff.
That's
Use
good
it to get
reason.
glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't
my
be so
Robin Hood
lenient
shit.
if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
You have to understand.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out so he'd get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell you?
If he's unglamored when this whole thing is over, I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Oh, no.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I'll catch him and bring him back here. Alive. Then we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Do I want to stop this? I kind of want to stop this now. Because I'm pretty sure shit gets kind of real once I go in there. I know that's kind of a cliffhanger, and I'm sorry, but it's getting pretty late. And this is about where I wanted to stop anyway. I don't want to get too far into this chapter. Like, I think this might be the last thing you do in here. So... Sorry if that was a little too abrupt, but gotta pick somewhere. I just saw it autosave, so we're good. Okay, y'all. I appreciate ya. I did do the finale for Final Fantasy VI. It happened, I think a little over a month ago at this point. I think the stream title, I don't have it posted like in the archive or anything. I'm not gonna post that playthrough. But if you look through the VODs, I think it was called like, Dancing Mad 2 Electric Boogaloo or something like that. That's the actual finale. So if you want to see me kill Kefka, that's the one you want to watch. It was a good stream. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I have more pleasant indie rock from my youth. I guess I'm still young. I'm just in like a different phase of young. It's you know, my youthier youth. Yeah. I appreciate you coming by, watching me play through that. I'll probably finish it next time I stream. I'm gonna be wanting to play Goemon next week though. Do the Festival Temple Castle, get Sasuke, Robot Ninja Bro Friend. It's gonna be fun. I think I want to do either that, like the gut health stream that I had talked about, or we might do the state of the internet, like ancient meme deep dive stream that I had talked about, one of those two. So you can have that to look forward to. Okay. I'm gonna go.